In March of 2008, Army specialist Frank Pearson was driving through Baghdad when his vehicle was hit by an IED.
I remember everything until they got me to the hospital and knocked me out. It was the simplest thing, didn't think anything of it, just big puff of smoke in the air, and next thing I knew, I couldn't stop the truck, looked down and realized what happened.
Pearson lost both legs, endured 28 surgeries, and underwent 18 months of rehabilitation. His wife, Ariel, never left his side. They were high school sweethearts, married for just 5 months before he went off to war. Pearson received his Purple Heart, and when he returned home to the Chicago area, a hero's welcome. Pearson is alive today thanks to his own first aid efforts, a quick response, and advances in frontline medical treatment.
What we as Americans need to do is to never forget the impact that some of these profound injuries have not only on the veteran's family, the spouse, the children, which is a lifelong altering event.
The Tower of Hope is on a mission to raise enough money to train 100 dogs in 1,000 days. They're about 2/3 of the way there.
We came to find out that mortally wounded veterans were surviving these battlefield wounds because of technology, and that they were coming home and they were young and they wanted to get on with their life, but it was quite difficult.
16,000 American servicemen and women are coming back from the Iraq and Afghanistan wars with life-changing injuries. The Tower of Hope is making sure that their sacrifice is not forgotten and that all of their needs are being met. One way to do that is with service dogs like Leo. He's specially trained to assist wounded veterans like Pearson in their daily lives.
Leo's just great, you know, he brings you up. I mean, everybody loves dogs, and I mean, he's just great, you know. When he wants to play, he'll let you know, and you know, when it's work time, he gets straight down to business.
Leo enjoys a close bond with Pearson.
The dog loves him so much, and you could see it, you know, when he feels like, you know, maybe he's a little down, the dog knows, and he comes up and he just gives him a big old kiss, and it's all better from there.
The cost of training service dogs runs about $25,000 each, but their usefulness is priceless. After flying in from Chicago, Pearson visited D. Bertolini & Sons Peekskill headquarters to say thank you in person.
It's a great honor to meet somebody who's willing to go out of their way to help somebody like me from a totally different state that they've never met before, just because I was military and I did a job defending this country.
I think we have an obligation to the veterans. They have our back. They are really performing unselfishly and heroically for the American people so that we can maintain our way of life.
Bertolini was recognized for his company's support of veterans' causes and presented with the Thomas E. Sinton Award.
I just think it's such a tribute to companies like Bertolini's that are family-owned companies for 75 years and the impact that they make on community, not just in Peekskill, but everywhere.
The theme of this whole evening is Proud to be American. And you guys, everybody here, you ought to be very proud of yourselves for what you're doing this evening. So stand up for America. Give yourself a hand. Stand up.
For now, Leo is resting up for Pearson's next big challenge, new prosthetic legs. But when called to duty, man's best friend will be there to walk alongside this American hero every step of the way.